What up, what up? So, about a week ago, I was in meditation and I was kind of feeling sad, I guess, or down because I was feeling like I wasn't in the right energy. I looked sleepy, but I was in meditation. And then I turned around and had some chamomile and lavender tea. So I'm feeling very relaxed right now. Anyway, okay. So I was feeling like I wasn't in the right energy because I'm like Aries season, it's initiating the fire burning. And I feel yeah, I feel that fire burning energy that's happening. But I was personally going through something some things where I'm noticing that there's this cycle. And I see this cycle and I'm like starting to look as the observer and I'm like, okay, now in order for me to get out of this cycle, this is what I need to do next. I need to go to bed more earlier, eat more cleaner, don't eat so late, get more sleep, rest when I can, time better time management, organizing and having a better routine for my life in order to have this balance that I want to achieve for myself. Like you just feel the energy brewing and I'm like, there's something, okay, like I feel that Aries fire energy brewing and initiating, but spirit had broke down to me that there is something that needs to happen before that fire is lit. Okay, there's a process that happens when the fire is lit and initiating. And something I had asked myself, like for real, like are you doing your spiritual work for real? Is you have to do it on a daily basis. It's a daily thing. It's not just going to church on Sunday and you and Wednesday and you think for the rest of the week you're gonna be okay. Like every day is a challenge. Every day there's something. Every day you can evolve by changing a way that you react to something or changing a route or anything that makes your life a little bit more easier for yourself. So I'm realizing this cycle and I'm like, okay, spirit's telling me that there is an energy still brewing. There is an initiating fire that's happening with Aries, with this Aries season. But then I'm thinking like, then I said, okay, it initiates. So how how is your fire initiated? How are you igniting your fire? Because in the process of doing your spiritual work and finding your soul mission and getting on your journey and on your path, there's a process that you have to go through in order to ignite that fire or whatever project that you may need to start. Anything. It could be anything. It's not just being on your path. It could be like anything that you need to start in this season right now for your life. So I was thinking, like, how is the fire initiated? And then Spirit told me to grab my lighter because this is a perfect example of initiating your fire. It's not just going to, like, even with anything, it's not just going to happen like okay, we have fire, right? But before we have fire, there is a process that we have to go through to get that fire. First, which brought me back to the retrain your brain workshop. What has to happen is your mind has to tell, your mind is saying, I need to light a fire. Like I want to light a candle, so I need the fire so I can light a candle. So your mind is saying, light the candle. I need the fire to light the candle. But before that happens, your mind is telling you, your mind is saying, okay, I gotta go find the lighter. I have to go remember where the last time I seen a lighter. Go grab it. Your brain is telling your hands to grab the lighter. Your brain is telling your hands to position your hand in a certain way to flick the lighter. You know, position your thumb. And then not only that, there is a process you have to go through in order to still get the fire. You have to put a certain amount of pressure on this wheel to hit this flint to create a spark to get a fire. Even then, Spirit said there's still a process that has to happen. These two tools still have to come together to create a spark to get you that fire, which is pretty amazing. Which is pretty amazing. So it's like, how are you igniting your fire on your spiritual path? The initiating your fire in the Aries energy. It took me back to retrain your brain workshop. Quote or an affirmation that says, I have the tools required. There is no space for fear. So you have the tools to get your fire, to light your candle. You have the tools to do your spiritual work, to start your business. You have the tools to work on your credit or whatever it is that you need to get it done. There's no space for fear. So there's no fear when you're like, oh, I'm about to go grab this lighter. You don't have a fear that you're going to trip over something on the floor, or that you go to the car and you have to go buy a lighter and you might get in a car accident, or somebody might hit you or something, or drop money. Like, you don't have the fear to think like all of this happened just because I wanted to go get a lighter to light a candle. Like, no, all you know is you need to light a candle. You know you need this fire. So you have the tools required. There is no space for fear. And another affirmation I want to leave us with is, as long as I am committed, my spirit team is here to assist me with the tools that you have required, and you're committed to doing your work, whatever it is, or whatever project you need to finish. You have the tools. As long as you're committed, you have the assistance, and you're not alone. So ignite your fire, grab your match, grab your ladder, light it up. Peace.